Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Huntsmen. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in and watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up, and it helps always support the channel. But what today's episode is all about is what is in my deck system. So I haven't really talked about this much, but a little bit over a year ago, I decided to go and buy a deck system for my truck. I had seen them, I don't know, I think I saw on YouTube. Oh, that's where I saw Scott Martin made a video of it over YouTube, so like 2-3 years ago. And I was like, man, I really want that for my truck. So I decided to work for it and save. I worked on a ranch for a couple of summers, just working for it. Finally got enough money for it, and I decided to go and purchase it. And ever since then, I haven't stopped using it, and I'm so glad I made this purchase. So let's dive right into it, and let me show you what I have got in my system. Okay, y'all, so to begin, we're gonna first start off, just starting off in the bed itself. I have got this cooler, my cooler. It's an Arctic Cooler 65 that I pretty much keep in the bed of my truck at all times. I'll take it out if I don't plan on using it anytime soon, but during the fishing and the hunting days where I'm doing a lot of it, I'll take it with me pretty much anywhere I go. I've got it all decked out with stickers, looking all nice and good. And then secondly, we've got these tanks on the side, and there's 4 of them in total, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And I like to just keep my ratchet straps in there, and I literally keep those in there all year long. I never take them out, because not only do I use them for every single time I go kayak fishing, I load my kayak in the back of here and I set it all up and ratchet them down, but I've used them for plenty of other things for also hunting. And so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So on this right hand side, this is where I keep all my fishing stuff, y'all. And it's quite a bit of stuff. It's nowhere near the amount as a lot of people have, but so first off, right up here in the front, I've got my jig box and spinnerbait box, and I use Bass Mafia. I think I've talked about them in another episode, but yeah, I just use this Bass Mafia blade coffin, and let me show y'all real quick. And I just keep them all in here, and I have them all labeled and whatnot. So that's where I keep. But for this first part, I just throw stuff in here. It's pretty organized, but this is what it stays the whole year. I'm a pretty organized person, but I've got I got all my swim baits out that I use pretty frequently, whether it's the Rage swimmers or the Yamamoto hardtail swimmers, which are amazing. I've got my day bags, so whether I'm out in the kayak or whether I'm out on the boat or creek or anything, these are my go-to bags. My Guggen baits and my Rage Tail Strike King stuff, and some Yamamoto stuff, and Zoom. A little bit of everything is in this, but this is my go-to bag, and this is what I keep pretty much everything in. And this storage unit actually fits perfectly in this live well. It's got a little channel to it, and it makes it where it doesn't really move too much in it, which is nice. Also, basically, when we're out on the water and I've got a mystery tackle, I've always almost have a mystery tackle box with me, either on the boat or on the kayak. For whatever they gave me that month, I just throw in there, or I keep it in there. And then also I throw a couple of other baits in there. So from the past couple of fishing trips, I've yet to use some of this stuff. But I've got some square bills that were in one of the tackle boxes, some Exo Swims I've been using, some of their other stuff. And then just other baits I've been using. I've got a square bill on here that no longer has the bill. It just has the actual body itself and the hooks, no longer the bill. But you know, this is just kind of my junk drawer. This is where I throw extra line. So pretty much I go and I clean that out at the end of a trip, or you know, right before the next trip, and we get that going. So then I'm just gonna throw that in there. Close this bad boy up. So then we've got the deck system. I've got this box I purchased with it. I don't know, it was like 40 bucks. And this is where I keep all my soft plastics, y'all. It's somewhat organized, not extremely organized, but this is where I keep them all, and it has worked absolutely phenomenally. I can just lock it all in here, and I'll take this out on the boat a couple times too. When I go to a new lake I haven't really ever fished before, don't know what they're biting, I'll just go and take this whole thing, and it fits perfectly just like at the foot of the boat. and it looks absolutely amazing. And then lastly, I've got all my tackle boxes stored way back in there, fairly organized. So I put those in the back, and then I put this guy right here. Sometimes that handle comes up. I put this guy right here, and it kind of locks those tackle boxes right there in the back. And I put all these soft plastics, you know, these extra ones all right through here. And that's pretty much it for this. Okay, so for this next side, fairly-ish organized. This is my more disorganized side. But what we got in here, I kept my kayak paddles. Now I just keep them in my truck at all times. Because there have been a couple times when I've been going out to the water, I get out to the lake, I've set everything up, and I realize I have forgotten my kayak paddles. So that's never fun. So I just decided to just keep them in the boat or in the truck at all times. I've got extra arrows for my bow. Just kind of keep it in here because it fits nice and well. I got some ammo. Don't know why that's in there. It shouldn't really be in there. But keep my binos in here. I keep like a travel pouch of tools and my gloves and whatnot in here. So I did this mainly with working out at the ranch that I worked out at. We always needed tools, and so that's kind of why I have those in here. I haven't used them a whole lot actually for the truck. But my binos, like I said, rangefinder. These tend to stay in here or inside of my truck pretty much all year long, and I just like having them. I'm not too sure why, but always got sunflower seeds somewhere in my truck, and usually multiple packets of sunflower seeds. And then I've got more kayak fishing stuff, net, anchor, fish, weight, clippers, just all sorts of other stuff. And I've got these nitro, and then I've got some nitro gloves. I think it's nitro gloves. And usually I got them away in this container back here that you're about to see. But with doing that turkey mountain, I got them out, and I think I probably need to put them in a Ziploc bag because the things, actually I need to just give them away. These gloves are too small. They're size medium, and I'm a size large, and so they're really tight, but I just keep using them because why not? But I use them for usually cleaning animals, and then for like doing with turkey mounts. I don't always use them while cleaning the animals. It just depends. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I don't really know why. And I got some line. Always got line in here. Some other stuff. I don't know. I got a loose reel in here where the side of my reel came off, and I just put new line on it and everything. And it's, you know, they're 99. Let me show you it. I love this reel, but there's a flaw in the design. But I mean, it's their $99 Mach 1 whatever, and it cast amazing. It was really, really good, but it the side came off because basically they had like a quick detach, and somehow it got unattached and the side came off, and super depressed about that. And I looked online, couldn't find any side pieces, so I just kept it in here. I don't know. And I got like a swim jig. I don't know. And then here in the back we got jumper cables. Always need to have those. But then this little ammo container, which you can get at Academy, and I absolutely love. It fits almost perfectly in this deck system. But what I keep in here, I keep some dude wipes. You can find these like at Academy. They're amazing. I bought them off of Amazon. They're really, really awesome, whether it's just cleaning your hands, going to the bathroom, whatever it might be. Scent killer, band-aids, some knives for cleaning animals, some more knives. These are the outdoor edge knives, which I don't know if y'all have seen these at Academy at all. They're these 3-inch blades, fixable. I highly recommend these, y'all. It's like the feel of a knife. So when I'm cleaning an animal, I lost mine. I need to go buy a new one, and they're pretty cheap. It's only like 15 bucks. But I like it so much because with a knife, you really feel like you've got a lot of control with it. But with the thing with the scalpel, and I've got a scalpel somewhere. The thing with the scalpel, and I've got all the hooks for them, or not the hooks. I've got all the blades for scalpels. The thing with the scalpels is they're really skinny. I don't feel like I have as much control with it, but I love the fact that scalpels are always sharp. And so I got this as a birthday gift from Shay, where I've got the feel of a knife, but it's always super sharp like a scalpel, and they're amazing. Zip ties for all sorts of things, extra batteries for trail cameras. This is to wrap my bow sight or my bow light onto my bow. Face paint, I mean, all sorts of things, y'all. This thing is absolutely amazing, and it can hold quite a bit. It fits perfectly in this deck system. You can find it at Academy. You can find a lot of this stuff at Academy. Let's see if that'll fit back in there. See, and it holds so much, y'all. Holds so much, and it just, once again, goes right back there. Bam. Perfect. Put this back in here. And everything is fantastic. But as y'all notice, I don't really have a lot of hunting stuff. I don't really keep a lot of hunting stuff in my truck. I keep like literally 3 things and then that little kit there, and my ammo, which usually isn't in here. But I'm about to show y'all why I don't really keep my hunting stuff in here. And so I'm about to tell y'all why I don't keep my hunting stuff in here, really, and there's a reason for that. So let me show y'all. So this is what I keep my hunting stuff in. Got a couple stickers here. Got my Cody Johnson sticker, but y'all, this is what I keep my hunting stuff in, which this is like a Plano, I think it's called the Sportsman Trunk 1919. So, and this is where I keep a lot of my hunting stuff, which is not really a lot, but another cleaning kit. I've got my black racks for, where's my other one? My black racks. I've got more ammo. I got my broadheads, where I keep my broadheads in. It's a little messy right now. Right now I've got a crap ton of broadheads just on my quiver right now, so I'm a little low, but I mean, Ziploc bags, stuff for my bow, maintenance care, ear pro, bow lights, I mean, just all sorts of things. And the reason I do that, y'all, and I could definitely keep more of this hunting stuff in my truck, and then basically what I do if we're going on a hunting trip, I just put it on back here and throw it back here, and good to go. Might throw some sleeping bag or something else in there, I don't know. The reason why I store mainly most of my fishing stuff in here is because pretty much anywhere I go, this truck is with me. And I do a lot of fishing on my kayak. I do a lot of fishing on my boat. When I'm in college, I fish tournaments because I'm part of the bass fishing team at UT Tyler, and I travel around a lot to different spots. I'm never permanently in one spot, and so I need my fishing stuff, like pretty much all my fishing stuff, with me at all times. It's easily accessible to be portable and whatnot. The only thing that's not really ever with me are my rods, which I just take in and out. But that's pretty much it. And I keep, my hunting stuff. I go with Baylor and Shay a lot of times when I go hunting. We go out to different places, and so those are a lot more. I can just put it out in a container, wait till hunting season, and it's all fine. While fishing, I really don't know when we're going, when I'm going to go fishing, if I'm going to be in a boat, a kayak, someone else's boat. So that's pretty much it, and that's why I keep it. I absolutely love this deck system. I also have locks on it, and like I said, I've had it for over a year now, and absolutely love it, and definitely won't be selling it anytime soon. I'll probably have it in my truck for as long as I have this truck, and probably get it for my next truck too. But Shay's got one too. Right now it's not in the bed of his truck, but when hunting season comes up, he always puts it back there, so he can just put all of this hunting stuff in there, and his tools and whatnot. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Like I said, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification if it even does anything, so you don't miss out on any future episodes that we might have. As well, go and give it a big like and always helps support the channel. And comment down below, you know, video ideas. I know I say it every time, but video ideas y'all might want to see. You know, I've got this deck system, doing fishing, hunting. Shay and I have been talking about doing some raccoon trapping. There will be a video coming out for y'all here very lately. We are out on a new lease, which is why I don't have extra trail cameras in here, because usually I do, actually. That's another hunting thing I keep in my truck. But yeah, that's pretty much it to this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to support the channel. Real Huntsman signing out.